Now change those O sounds to U.
To the U sound now, like umbrella. Opals and balloons. I like to oop, oop, oop. Opals and balloons.
Your turn.
I like to oop, oop, oop. Opals and balloons. I like to oop, oop, oop. Opals and balloons.
Now we're going to change those U sounds and go back to the beginning.
Back to the beginning. Eat. Apples and bananas. I like to eat. Apples and bananas.
Your turn.
I like to eat. Apples and bananas. I like to eat. Apples and bananas. And that's the end to our apples and bananas song. Oh boy. Goodness.
What is your favorite?
Banana apples.
Banana and apples. Did you like the silly sounds they made?
Yeah.
You did?
Look, somebody died it right there.
Did you like strawberries? You like strawberries? They could have probably did strawberries and they would have had to change all the sounds. What's a sound that we could have had in front of strawberries with an O, like a O? Awberries? Would that be right?
Bananas.
Awberries, since they said bananas and
Bananas.
apples
I like cucumbers.
and cucumbers. Let's see, what sound we could make with that? Another O sound? O-umbers? Would it be O-umbers? Would it be O-umbers? We eat O-umbers?
I like pizza.
You like pizza? Let's see, what kind of sound could we make with pizza in front of with a I sound? Pizza? You eat pizza? You like the eat pizzas? You do? Oh wow. Well, since we're talking about rhyming, let's talk about a nursery rhyme. How about that? A nursery rhyme. And I was going to say, I wanted to make sure everybody was eyes looking, ears listening, everybody sitting, and y'all doing an awesome job doing that. An awesome job doing that.
They sleep.
Yes. So what you see here, Mr. Darby has a felt board, and we're going to use this to do a story, retell a story, a nursery rhyme story. So, need some help though. What I have here, I have a picture of a little boy and a little girl. Anybody know a nursery rhyme or a story that has a little boy and a little girl in it? Anybody? What story has a little boy and a little girl in it? Royal? What you think the story is or the rhyme is? You can say it loud. What rhyme? What story or rhyme have you heard that somebody went up a hill to fetch a pail of water?
Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill. Very good, China. So we're going to talk about a nursery rhyme called Jack and Jill. And
it's rolling.
They went up the hill. Very good. So China said they went up the hill too. So what I have a hill. Because they're going to go up a hill, right? So we're going to set that there. And at the top of that hill, they went to go fetch a pail of water. So what is that right there? That's a well. Anybody know what a well is?
Yeah.
There's water in it. That's right.
There's
water inside of it. So how do we get the water inside of it? Have to bridge? Well, if we're up here and we've already crossed the bridge to get to the bottom of the hill to come up the hill, how do we get the water from inside the well?
Scoop it up.
We got to scoop it up. That's right. And there's a rope right there that has a pail on it. A pail. Some people say bucket, some people say pail. But you're exactly right. That's what we use to scoop the water up. And there's a rope tied onto it, and it lowers it down into the well, scoops the water up like China says, and it brings it all the way back up. Good job. So that's what Jack and Jill went up the hill with. They went up with a pail. So we're gonna put our pail. We're gonna put our pail right there and talk about that. So our nursery rhyme. That's the nursery rhyme that we're gonna talk about today. Is Jack and Jill going up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So what I have here, I have a little boy. That's Jack. And I have a little girl, that's Jill.
I can see.
That's Jill.
I can see it.
And that is Jack.
Jack.
What's Jack holding in his hand?
A bucket.
A bucket or a what? Puh, puh. Starts with a P. What is it, Talisha? Starts with a P. Puh. Pail?
Pail.
Pail. Ah. And sometimes we can say bucket too, but it's always something. We have to use this. That's what they're going to use to scoop up the water if they make it up the hill. So what we're going to do, I'm going to tell the story of Jack and Jill first by myself, and then next we'll get you guys to help me, okay? All right? So here we go. So we're going to start and say, Jack and Jill, here's Jill, went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Oh, what's going to happen next? Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after him. All right, so this time I want you guys to help me. All right?
Okay.
So, all right, all together. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Very good. Jack fell down and broke his crown. And Jill came tumbling after him. All right, let's try that again. Let's try it again. And let's listen for any rhyming words that we might have, okay? All right, let's try it again. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Let's look at this. Jill and Hill. They both sound the same, don't they? They have the ill sound. Jill and Hill. All right, let's finish. Jack fell down
and broke
his crown. And Jill came tumbling after him. Oh, well, see, I see something else. Look, down and crown. Those are the same words too. Similar words, aren't they? Don't they rhyme?
Yep.
Down and crown. Oh boy. So we found a couple words in there that did the same, right? So we talked about Jill tumbling down the hill. Tumbling is the same thing as roll. So she rolled down the hill. So anybody here ever rolled down a hill or rolled on the floor, or your little dog or cat at home rolled on the floor? Anybody has a little dog at home?
I got
A little
two
puppy?
dogs.
You have two dogs?
I got a dog, but she don't roll.
She doesn't roll on the floor. Does she roll outside in the yard? To scratch her back? She scratch her back like that on the ground. She don't do that? Scratch her back on the ground when she rolls?
I got one dog that
Scratch his head?
back.
See, when they're rolling on the ground, they're scratching their back because they get itchy. Mr. Darby just scratches his back on the wall.
One
Like
of my
that.
dogs had to roll scratch his back.
It scratches his back. He has to roll to scratch his back.
I
Very
don't
good.
have a dog scratch on his back. He just run and chase people.
They run and chase people. But don't you play on the floor sometimes and roll on the floor?
Yep. And my dog don't like my person.
Your dog doesn't like your brother? Well, that's not nice, but maybe your brother can roll on the floor and play with him, and then maybe he would like your brother. You think so?
My brother kisses my dog.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, let's talk about Jack for a little bit. We said that Jack fell down and broke his what? His crown. What do they mean by his crown? Where's my crown? What are we talking about when we say the crown? The author that wrote this nursery rhyme, he said crown instead of saying our head. Crown means the same thing as our head.
Crown at home.
You do? Like a crown that you wear on your head? Okay.